Hi, in this video, I wanted to do a bit of an ad hoc, interesting one in that I recently renamed the tenant so basically just to give you a bit of background, previously on Microsoft tenant name was 10HDI7. However, I added a custom domain and I wanted the SharePoint URLs to reflect SharePoint, Power Platform Phillips.sharepoint.com. So I set about doing this by going into PowerShell and making use of the set SPO tenant rename process where you can schedule it at minimum 24 hours in advance. And it had obviously completed in the background, and I kind of didn't think anything more of it, which is great, and it all works. I can now go to Power Platform Phillips.sharepoint.com sites. However, I was just going about setting up a flow to test something, and I just didn't even think anything of it. And I selected volunteers, and I went here and I started to notice this could not retrieve values. And I was testing it and I thought, well, it's definitely not a permissions issue, but I double checked and triple checked the list permissions. But then when I was checking the rename status, it dawned on me thinking, well, hold on, this still has a reference to the pre-rename name. So I'm going to enter in the custom value of https : so power platform Phillips sharepoint.com /sites / volunteers. And as soon as I did that, it then populated the name. So I believe there are other causes for that error. But basically, long story short, if you're finding that after selecting a site address and you have this error, although I must admit, this is probably going to be more of a niche cause for this, but it's certainly worth bearing in mind. And maybe even if it's not due to a rename, a way that you could combat this is just think to yourself, just double check that pre-populated dynamic list of sites, the URL is actually correct, and maybe even just enter it again as a custom value. You might have more joy. Thank you for watching.